Hi everyone. Okay, so I am going to do Cleopatra. This is my inspiration, and we'll see what I come up with. I already primed. I primed my face, and then I used eye primer. And get started with our liquid foundation. This is taffeta. This is mostly my go-to. Foundation brush, and hopefully my dogs will get me through this. So I'll do about 4 or 5 drops and just start blotting them down. So you kind of want to blot it in, gets it really good in there, and your neighbor's dogs. Hopefully mine won't start. Sorry, girls. Shh. Calm down, Susie. So how about this October weather we're having here in SoCal, and we got the Santa Anas going. We had a good rainstorm earlier last week. So I love fall weather. That's my favorite type of weather. 60s and 70s. Sweater weathers. Okay, if I'm looking right here, because it's my big mirror, I'm gonna make sure got it all blended in. Okay. And then calm down. Okay, I didn't grab it, so I'm gonna use my fingers. Okay, a little concealer. I'm doing this the opposite what I normally would do, because right here is more highlighted, or I'm sorry, lighter. And fingers off, and then my foundation brush, just and that color was Galore. Gives it that poke my eye. So now after I get everything done, then when you add the blush, the brown, it'll blend in very well. Sorry if I'm sniffling a lot, my allergies. So I have, let's see here, where is my, there it is. I just stuck my finger in my shadow here. My brow palette and brunette. Now before I do my brows, I use my spoolie to just lay them down. And then in this palette, I use the number 2, which is darker brown. And the 3 and 4 that's in this palette is for highlighting your eyebrows, making them stand out a little more. So right here up until you get to the arch, you go in an upward motion, and then, wow, I just went way overboard there. And then lay down. Let's see here. Check it in this mirror, sorry. There we go. Okay. I'm going with the darker brown. In the photo she has black, but I think I'm gonna go with this, the darker brown here. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to wipe away this extra line I'm putting right there, and then just lay it over, and then we'll tweak that as we get the rest of the makeup done. So I'm trying to wipe my mess off here. So I'm using Timid in the pressed powders here to just do an overall lay in the eyes here, just with the poofy brush. You just, I tend to do this with most of my regular everyday. Just take a light beige, light tan. Lay down, Susie. For me, it seems to help with the color, make it pop more. And this is already filled in to where when you put your color you want on. Hey! Knock it off. Good old squirrel bottom. Knock it off. And then I will, let's see here, go with our Splurge Cream Shadows. It's called Faithful. It's a nice dark color, and you just use cream shadow brush. And you just put that in there. And then this, I'm just gonna see here. Just gonna put this in the crease. And just with the cream shadows, I find that it helps to have your brush wet, which I did got my brushes all set before starting this video, because sometimes it takes about 45 minutes to do a look, so I kind of wanted to have some of the stuff done. I'm just filling in the crease. And you can just use water or rose water. We have wonderful rose water that helps with toning and refreshing during the hot days. Also, with applying the makeup, sometimes with loose powders or even these cream shadows, if you want to use the eyeshadow as a liner look, it helps. Now I have funky eyes. They're both my eyes. They are completely different. One's a little more hooded than the other. And then I'm just going to use a white just to help that. And then your wonderful foundation brush, you just kind of fix that area. Okay. And then Addiction palette number 1. It's been my more go-to palette for most of my Halloween looks. Okay, thought I had a brush ready for that. I'm going to use the crease brush, using Fortright, and just right in the crease, just put a little darker line, and this is going to go into the black that's over the eyelids with the she's got like a silvery color. I'm going to use more of a yellow gold. Sorry, I'm gonna try to stay in focus here. Just making all kinds of mistakes today. Now with our wonderful poofy blendy brush, I am just going to sit and we're going to blend for a little bit. Now she's got a very nice winged out there kind of dealio going on way up here, so I am still learning the wing look. And with having two different eye shapes, it is very, very, very fun to get that look. And this is where you need to have patience when doing your eyes. Sometimes I don't. So if there's any particular looks that you come across, Halloween or not Halloween looks, that you want to send to me as a challenge, or just I want to create this look but I'm not sure how or something, I can do my best to show you how and help you with that. There's really no wrong way, but you don't need to be a professional high-paying makeup artists to recreate these looks. Don't be afraid to try. That's all I do, is give it a go, and if it's something I really want to keep trying to do and figure out, I just keep doing it, because it's how you're going to learn. It's the only way we learn, is just keep trying. Don't be afraid. Okay. And then we go into the black. Where's my... Okay, and I'm going to use, I think I need to wipe my nose a minute. Hold on. Addiction palette number 3, Irate. I use a lot for lining. It's a really good go-to for everything for me. Okay, now I'm gonna try to see here. Do the edge first. You're kind of on half the eyelid, and then just kind of comes out right there. Okay. With our pencil liner. It's called Perfect. That's our black. She's like with the line way up here, so let's see here. I'm just going in the lash line right here. And then gonna kind of just right there. And then kind of goes in to right there. And just fill in. And then got a tear thing going right here, right in the waterline. Just down like that. I'm gonna enjoy this because this looks good. It's gonna be fun. I can never really evenly go lay down, Susie, baby. I walked you. Okay. Right in here in the lash, the waterline. Kind of right there. Right there. Let's see, a little thicker. Right in there. That. And then the black almost falls along into the where you tend to highlight your nose line. Okay, got that part. Now she's got the black right in this crease as well. I'm gonna try to do that. So I wetted the brush to hold the brush together a little more, and I'm just going to, with the angular brush, just easy follow my crease right into where the wing is. Okay. Just like that. And then she has this beautiful color over her eyes, like a gold almost. I mean a silver. And I just use rose water to wet my brush, and I'm gonna get our splurge. I just adore this color. It's called Treasure. Look how pretty that is. Okay, and she just has right in here. And then the black, there's some spots that I see I need to fix here. Okay, and then she's got a blue under her eyes, which I'm gonna use our whimsical. Look how pretty that is. Cream shadow blush, rose water, just a couple spritz. And I use the lid to kind of just get it all mashed into the tip because I'm using it like a liner. And she just has it in her tear duct right under the black where your lashes are. Okay, and then she just has it where it comes out right about there. I think she had it more this way, but that's the way I went. And that's what makes your looks, even though you're using inspiration from somebody else, you always put your little curve into it. And not all of our face shapes are the same. Like when I was trying the butterfly. What are you doing, Susie? You know, I don't have a big of a space as the gal in the picture I used to make the big beautiful wings, so mine was kind of a little bit of wings. And when you're making your looks, you know, they're always going to look a little different, and don't be discouraged from it because it's your look. I think I'm gonna redo this side. And see, I can never get the wings to come out evenly from both sides. Oh Lord, of course they want to fill up on water right now. Okay. Susie, come on. Yeah, I know. Okay. And then I would play music, but then my video wouldn't have sound to cover up all these noises. So I'm using our dip and draw to go. And right in here. Hey, cut it out, cut it out. And she has this little dinky right here. Knock it off. Susie, lay down. Lay down. Oh, I'm sorry. And then back to palette 1. I'm going to use Chipper. For contouring and blushing and highlighting. And then the lips. I'm going to use our liquid lipstick. It's Superior. Susie, what are you doing? Go lay down. Go lay down. She's a little hyper. Okay, and then our black liner again. I forgot something in the eyes. Here's my okay. And back to our pencil liner. She's got this line right here and swirl. So let's give it a go. Wow. Came out more angled that way. That's okay. Give it a try again. Okay. More out and swirl. Well, I'm gonna leave it like that for purposes of the video. because we'll be here a couple hours trying to make that. And if you're hearing the buzz, I'm sorry. I tried turning off the notifications and I don't know why it keeps doing it. I'm just gonna throw on a little Epic. If you have fake lashes or whatever you use, if you're using regular mascara, you put on your extra coats to build the thickness of your lashes, or custom lashes, or if you have them done already, the long lashes would look really pretty with this look. And do up your hair, have some pretty threads to go in it. I'm gonna recontour this side a little bit. So that is my interpretation of this look from Cleopatra. I will add a still picture at the end of the video. I will brush my hair out and we'll see how it looks. Thank you for watching and have a beautiful day.